mad mesomorph right here.
Sean has a hyper-masculine personality, full of jokes and constantly flexing his muscles.
It's like the Axeman from fucking 300, bro.
But underneath, he's a dedicated martial artist.
I can't remember not growing up and having a scrap with my brother, scrap with my cousin, scrap with my mates. I was a boisterous kid, innit? I was just one of them little tanks, innit, that always throw his weight around. I used to try and have a presence about me that used to bring stuff to me, and I wouldn't back down, and I would actually just look for fights. I knew it was a skill set of mine. It just didn't obviously bode well at school and stuff like that. So you find a sport like MMA and it just allows you to do it, man. So the main event now.
I heard you're the main event.
It's mainly the main event.
Fighting for the title. How long left?
Just that. It's for 7 weeks this week now. Keep it pretty. Keep it male. Keep it 100. Keep the testosterone up.
I'll see you later.
So a lot of time he walks onto the solar plex shot, right? Comes here, walks right into it. Everyone cool? Let's go, guys, let's go.
Sean is at his element when he's teaching martial arts.
It's always about passing on knowledge. I'm all about sharing knowledge, passing on knowledge, you know, so do the best that I can, pass it on, man. And that's the idea, dude. And honestly, it doesn't say, it's a very mediocre dream. Most people are like, oh, I want to be UFC champ in 5 years. But look, I want to be UFC champ in 5 years. And fuck me, I'll roll through some people and I'll fight people and I'll do it. I want to do it, right? But, you know, you've got, you know, small goals, man. If I can do that, that might lead me to being a welterweight UFC champ. Own little army, man. They're like mini me's. All my little 5% things that I don't teach no one else and no one will see in it. I teach these lot, man. Have a good weekend. Don't get too pissed. Okay? Not too many Stellas. Plenty of women. Fighting and fucking, right? That's the life now, guys. That's the life. You gotta learn to love it, eh? When you walk out, unfortunately, life hits you. But while you're in here, it's like you said, a release, man.
Sean was supposed to fight for a title, but his opponent pulled out. Weren't you fighting for a title?
Oh, man.
Did he duck you?
Matty Moist Holland ducked me at 77 kg for a title, of course. As we all knew, me and Master Foran, we knew he'd duck us. He used to put a beat down on him in training, basically. Yeah. And he swerved me hard and hand-picked his opponent. 70 kg guy pulled out as well, man. Thank you very much. Then they got me a new opponent, and guess what? Found out it was me. He didn't want to fight me either. So obviously, we thought then it'd be me fighting for the title against someone that actually wanted to fight and is prepared to fight for a title. But no, instead, Matty Moist Holland gets to fight for the title against some has-been. Do you know what I mean? Madness. Not that it would have made me feel good putting a beat down on Moisty, but what can you do, man? I would have done it for Premier Pride. You know what I mean?
He's just in arms as long as extended the gap.
Using that wrist to get
But I'm pulling.
Yeah.
I'm pulling this wrist
right.
and I'm going back. So I'm doing both. I'm not just driving my legs down.
Lowest points is my one loss. I don't really like talking about it. That one guy that I lost to, I made a mistake and I've got caught. It's a fight. Anyone can get caught, anyone can get caught in a choke, get knocked out, and it happens. Until you felt that, you feel losses, even in life, right? Until you know losses, you don't know when you're winning. But the next day, I surprised myself and I knew I must be positive, but it was like, dude, I'm never gonna let that happen again. The new premises, South Ruislip, my second home. It's a beautiful martial arts academy.
Sean is fighting, what's his name? Hamar Hussain.
karate background, and Kevin Capel's jiu-jitsu, so we've got to watch some high kicks and some kind of movement things. He's got quite a long stance. If you're going to compete against somebody, why not compete against somebody that you know trains with a decent guy and has got a decent lineage? And that challenges everybody, I think.
Is Sean one of your more experienced guys?
Sean? Oh, definitely. Yeah. And he's quite a ferocious fighter, so he doesn't come out and feel things out. He's just go. And we used to wind him up. You know, when he threw a good punch or a good kick, it was like, not bad for a jiu-jitsu guy. But I don't think you can say that now. Now his jiu-jitsu is good for an MMA guy. You know, that's what it is. His striking is good. The only concern I have with him is gas.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Is that, you're going to sing your own walking music?
Well, I should. Bro, is he a McGregor fan? Look at the way he fights, look at him. Yeah, but he's got so notorious, we're just calling him not NOT.
So, could you see that?
What's that?
Can you see that?
It's package.
Can you see that in the shot?
That's what Alex says he wants to play with the big boys, that's what he means.
Yeah, Sean. How are you feeling about Saturday, Shawnee?
Basically,
Ready.
there's a dinner table and it's just a light snack. And I'm going home. Light snack and I'm out. Quick end of the night snack. Little beer at the end. Good, bro. It's done.
We're going out after, yeah?
With the belt upon my shoulder.
Yeah.
We're going out, bro. Yeah, no, feeling good. As good as I can be, man. As good as I can be.
In the weeks approaching his title fight, Sean became elusive and didn't want to film as much. I heard rumours that he might be dealing with an injury. He kept quiet and to himself, but I could tell this was adding to the pressure. Sean, who's that on a poster?
I don't know, man. Some pikey, you know.
What, the geezer on the left?
With the head tilt. I don't know what's that about, you know. Looking down the camera, trying to look through the eyes. Doing that mean eye. Pretty good looking, though.
Just sorting their ticket money out. I think we've got to do a couple of interviews, just for, you know, when the fighters walk out on the big screen, just and go fuck you up kind of stuff.
Will it be you that's going home with the title tomorrow night?
Well, to be honest, mate, ever since I watched Stone Cold Steve Austin when I was younger getting a WWE belt, I've wanted one of them. So you can't buy them. You can only buy them in Argos and they're plastic. So I want me a real one. So hopefully Lee's bought a nice one for me to take home. But yeah, I plan to go in there and win. That's what I always do. And there's still that little bit of me that wants more, way more for myself. The most important thing is that I have a half-decent career, that I've reached what I feel my potential is. Whether or not I get the titles and recognition is another story, but I want to feel like I've reached to where my potential is.
It's fight night. 3 Premier guys have already fought and won. Sean is the last to fight.
Yes, sir.
Round 1, a bullish Sean dominated and took down his opponent, beating him up most of the first round.
I need you to get tighter to him. Slide that right knee through. Stay tight. Keep your underhook.
Sean seemed to get tired towards the end of the first round, with his opponent gaining momentum.
It's that gas tank, isn't it? Your first round. Listen, I need you to take him down.
Second round. Sean was controlled against the fence, and his team feared he was losing the second round.
He's winning this round, isn't he? Well, that came off! Shawnee is getting this round, mate. He's winning this round. Come on. Let's turn him, Sean. Get head control. Head control. Turn him. Get your back off the cage, Sean.
It was 1 round each. Everything came down to the last round. Chris had to step in and G him up.
So listen, you've got to come out, get out. He took you down again. You've got to blitz him now. No stand and trade, because he doesn't like trading with you. And you haven't got the gas, but you haven't got the gas to keep trading. So get in there, punch, takedown, punch, takedown, punch, takedown. Do you understand? Punch, takedown. I will double it. Blitz him. I'm sorry again. No, shut up. Come on. Positive. I want his belt. Shawnee, I want his belt. Listen, that was his round. First one, probably your best. You've got to win this round. You must win this round in dominant fashion. That means takedown and control. You understand?
Final round.
Finish this fight. Take him up now. Fuck him up early. Heavy shots. He's resting, come on, hold the head. Look, stay tight, watch the half guard. Watch the half guard. Watch your right foot, Sean, watch that right foot. 2 minutes, he stays here, he wins. Control his head, Sean. Around the other side, quick. Right, Sean, 1 minute. Sean, 1 minute. Again, win the fight, 1 minute. Let's go. You take him down. Yeah. Punch him. Flatten him out, Sean. Flatten him, please. Less than a minute. Punch him. Use your hand. Flatten him out. I want to score. Left elbow. Yes. Elbow, drop the elbow down. Yeah, elbow. Watch the guard, keep knees tight. Left hammer fist. 30 seconds, Sean. Watch the explosion. Left hammer fist, Sean. Nice, hammer, drop. 10 seconds. Unload. Yes. Go, Sean. Go. 10 seconds. Go. Yes, Sean.
They're talking about a draw. Knee. You can't have a draw.
No. Can't.
2 rounds to 1. There's got to be 2 rounds to 1.
There was a tense silence as we waited for the announcement of the winner.
That was by far that was the best moment for me of the whole night. And that's when it felt good. I had all my family around me, you know, my Premier family, you know, they're all slapping me on the back, and you know what? That's better for me than the medals and the silver, man. you know, the guys that you love and train with, getting their respect, you know, their appreciation of your hard work, you know. As soon as they lifted me up, I felt like a champ, you know what I mean? And that was a really good feeling, man.